Through death's veil till we have heaven in sight.
Archangel, dark angel, lend me thy light.
Infernal greetings, everybody. Reverend Jack here to tackle another controversial subject. If you watch in the news lately, my area, your area, the entire country of the United States, you will see, if you look at the news, that there is a gross injustice being done. I find it ironic that somebody who sells a little bit of marijuana, the court systems are giving them more time than pedophiles. As a Satanist, pedophilia is unacceptable. One of our rules of the earth is do not harm a small child. When this pedophile or child pornographer is committing these acts, they are murdering that child's innocence. And the court system does not seem to be taking it serious, and this is beginning to aggravate a lot of people. I am one of the people that's aggravated by it, and I'm choosing to speak out. The court systems are taking it as a joke. So what? They have the Megan's Law. They're only applying it to certain people for certain amounts of time. Big deal. Once your Megan Law restriction is applied and over with, you're not on it anymore. No matter what anybody thinks, you've murdered that child's innocence, and they will suffer for the rest of their lives over that. Nightmares, fear, all the other things that come with that. Yet their offender, their perpetrator, gets a minute amount of time compared to somebody who sells a plant just because the government doesn't like that plant. Well, it's time that the world and the United States grows up. It's more severe to harm a child, whether you're molesting that child or killing that child. That's more severe than selling a plant. Get some fucking sense here, people. Especially the judges and the lawmakers. Pedophilia and child pornography is not a non-violent crime. It is a violent crime. I'm not saying that you charge them with murder even though they've murdered that child's innocence, but give them a substantial time. Put them away for a long time so they can't harm more children. And the person who buys child pornography is just as guilty as a person who either filmed it or took the pictures. The person who took the pictures or filmed it is just as guilty as the person committing the act. There is no lessening of the guilt in that at all. The guilt is equal whether you're looking at it or you're committing the act. And the crime, punishment for any of them should be severe. And if the courts and the government don't do that, they don't give a shit about the children that are our future, and they are not protecting them. And as a Satanist that follows the 11 rules of the earth, do not harm any small children. 9th rule of the earth. So I'm doing my part by speaking up. I'm calling and have called my legislature people to ask for very strong sentences, going from those who view to those who commit the act. It's all the same. You're murdering innocents. You could have molested somebody who would find a cure for some disease that's killing hundreds and thousands of people, but due to what you have done to them, their mind is messed up and they can't focus on what they're supposed to be doing. You have harmed that child. No adult has a right to harm that child in that manner, or any other manner for the fact. And if you do look at it, you disgust me as much as a person who's committing the act. And as far as I'm concerned, minimum sentence should be 30 years, maximum life. No parole for 30 years. There's a revolving door for pedophiles and child pornography. Go in, come out, do it over. Go in, come out, do it over. It's time to put the lock on the revolving doors. It's time that we as human beings, I don't care what religion you belong to, but it's time as we as human beings protect our future, or we have done nothing while we were here. And it's our children that are our future. Let's put a stop to destroying our future. Till the next time, hail Satan, hail thyself, blessed be my opinions. Nobody else's, mine. Do as you need to do as you feel like you are obligated to do.
Born ready, motherfucker. Yo. It's the feast of the blood was sin. Unleash the beast within. I walk around with the strength of 100 men. You best learn right before I count to 10. Blood dripping from my canine like a fountain pen. I was born ready, motherfucker.